It rise in strong opposition to the amendment. I just want to flash back here real quick. Chemical abortion, we heard it a couple times, approved in 2000 under President Clinton, had several requirements in place to protect women. Under Presidents Obama and Biden, Democrats methodically removed those safeguards, including allowing non-physicians to prescribe this dangerous drug and remove the adverse effects reporting requirement for anything other than death, and egregiously dropping all in-person requirements. As Dr. Christina Francis testified to Congress, this is extremely risky and actually should be considered medical malpractice. So why? Because complications arise from this drug, which is risky when women aren't seen in person by a doctor. Without being screened for ectopic pregnancies prior to receiving mifepristone, women face deadly complications, as we've heard. Doctors also need to follow up after the chemical abortion is complete to ensure the remains of the dead child have been expelled so the woman doesn't end up with sepsis, which we've heard is one of the side effects of this. My colleagues across the aisle, though, they know this, but instead of acknowledging the dangers, they've chosen to use the deaths caused by chemical abortions as a political cudgel against states that protect unborn children, like my state in West Virginia, where, thank God, we have banned abortion. We have 0 weeks in place in West Virginia. Just look at the case of Amber Nicole Thurman in Georgia or Aliana Dixon in Nevada. Kamala Harris campaigned in Georgia blaming Amber's death caused by sepsis after an incomplete chemical abortion on pro-life laws. That's what she blamed it on, despite Thurman's own lawyer acknowledging that doctors had an obligation to act even under the Georgia statute. Her death is a tragedy, and it's something that we should all be mourning. The thread between all of these, the common thread between all of these tragic situations is this chemical abortion, which we're debating right now. The largest ever study of mifepristone was recently published by scholars at the Ethics and Policy Center. We heard about that. 1 in 10 women who took it have had dangerous complications like sepsis or hemorrhaging. That's 22 times higher than what the Obama FDA approved label had claimed. And we've seen Dr. McCary has committed to reviewing new data on the safety of mifepristone, and I applaud him for that. It's ironic that the party that claims to care about women would block the FDA from following the science and adjusting to the new data. And I urge my colleagues to reject this radical amendment. I yield back.